Hello guys, welcome! It is Crab here to do another toy review on Willy from the Double Dragons line. You know, it's from that same line we just did not too long ago. You can check the back, you can read that, pause if you like. And you got this guy, look pretty old. You know, I'm used to the one that looks like a 1950 greaser, you know. He had the little greaser hair, but he's still the machine gun Willy guy that you know and love. You played the arcade games, you know what I'm talking about. So let's get him out of the box and see what makes him tick. Here's Willy out of the packaging. He's way taller than the Lee brothers. He's way taller. Let me see. You can see he look like Fist of the North Star. Y'all look like the little Fist of the North Star character, but they all supposed to look like. I think they're like kind of inspired from Fist of the North Star. So let's see. You can turn his head. Yep. Don't you slide. Don't you dare. You know, you can do the whole 360 you like. You know, just put in other rounds you want. Got that. His arms can only go that far. As you can see, he do got bicep swivel. He got butterfly joints, but they barely move. You see, this kind of stuff he needs more range of movement, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it, and like you see with his torso here, he only can go that far down at the range. He can't really go back at all. So that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. And he got no thigh swivel. So no thigh swivel. But he does a split. This is as far as you get with the splits. He can kick pretty far. He got double jointed knees. He does have that. He got double jointed elbows. He does have that. Now, you have a little bit of wrist movement here. You can move at the wrist. Now, because he's kind of delicate, I don't really want to try to bend him because he might need the hot gun. He might need the freaking hot blow gun, and you just blow on it, just like you blow on it until you can move it. And you might can't move it, and you just gotta just wait and just keep blowing on with your hot blow gun, and maybe it'll work. But you just gotta be careful. Spend a lot of money on these. I had to make a choice between getting this and the back of my smart bike. But I'm just hardcore into Double Dragon. I love Double Dragons, so I had to do it. Now he got no, like, you know, calf swivel or nothing like that. 'Cause I guess they'll say break up, you know, the aesthetic. But not necessarily, you know. You want movement with these martial artists. You know, even though he's just a gun guy. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. You can pivot. So you can pivot at the ankle. You do got articulation. You're just being stupid right now. There you go. So you got it with that one. So ain't really much to this guy. That is it. He does have details. Bring a little close. He does have detail in his clothes. Though, but what's the cause? You can't really do anything. You can't move them back and forth. You don't have a lot of range, and that's the problem with these. They need to work on these. Okay, guys, gotta work on it. You can always do better on the next one because you gotta make some more characters. Hopefully, y'all make Duke one day. Cause I really like Duke. You can tell my main thing is Super Double Dragons. I love Super Double Dragons. You gotta do Duke. When you do Duke, give him like all the bells and whistles, work on the butterfly joints, work on thigh swivel. You gotta work on these guys. Okay, so let's get to the accessories because he don't really have a lot. So it'll be very easy to get through the accessories. So let's go to it. Let's go. All right, here's all Wet Willy's weapons and accessories. Whoa, wait, he only got the one weapon. His machine gun, his infamous machine gun. So you do know in the Double Dragon games, right, that you gotta fight Willy, and you gotta like fight your friend to help you beat the game to get, you know, Marin. I don't know why I'll be thinking about saying Marrow, thinking about Dragon Ball for some weird reason, but you know, like Marion. So you get to fight Marion. Well, not fight her, but you know, you fight for her. You fight your best friend that you help beat the game with. And in the second game, in the beginning of the game, they shoot her. Which sucks. They shoot her, they kill her off. So I don't know if that's canon or not canon. I don't think it's canon. Cause another Double Dragon Knight should become playable characters now, and she's a girl boss. She's awesome. They made her awesome though. They like, she's like, so you're not the damsel in distress no more. But he got the gun. You know, gun looks cool. Good little mount right there. If you want to get on now, they can kilt butt people. You know, you can do all that stuff. That's really it. The rest we got over here. That's his hands. See, that's just the hands. That's it. Just hand. You gotta just grab your hand. You want to hold the gun. I hold something. That's the trigger hand right there. Right. There you go. See, and that's it. Not as much as the Lee brothers came with, but it's okay. So now, look into some size comparison. Okay, so now I got our Super Shredder and our Bison standing next to our Wet Willy machine gun man. So you can see how they stand, and yeah, look at it. Bison look very short, man. That's sad. Super Shredder makes sense, you know, he's superhuman. He's Super Shredder. He got the M giant in him, you know. The TGRI. I don't know, it's been a while. I think that was it, but yeah, look at him. He's super big. So that's how they look together. These arcade villains. And I just decided to bring some McFarlane stuff. Cause you know, all he does is 7 inches. So, you know, so you got our Commando Spawn and Lobo. I thought Lobo would fit with that freaking Fist of the North Star aesthetic. So like I'm gonna bring him in so he can look like really good next to Willy. Like Willy just hired him to fight the Double Dragons. Will the Double Dragon win against Lobo? Leave it in the comments below. Now you got G.I. Joe Classified Road Pig and a Marvel Legends Dracula standing next to our Machine Gun Willy. And now you have the Lee brothers standing next to Willy. And clearly he's the tallest one, and he's supposed to be like, you know, 7 inches. So Willy's a little bit taller than 7 inches. But as you know, as for me, I prefer him 6 inch and then scale. So if Willy is taller than the character, he should be the 7 inch character. And Billy and Jim be 6 inches. But it is what it is. It's what we got. It's what we got to work with. So now, on to the gripes. Hello guys. Now Willy by Syndicate Collectibles. Not really feeling this figure. Part of it is because of the scale being 7 inches for the whole entire line. And I'm just not really feeling it, you know. And then they don't have thigh swivel. You can't really articulate. These guys supposed to be fighting each other. Supposed to be grabbing like, you can't do any of that. And they got butterfly joints, sure, but there's no range. You gotta have range. You gotta be able to stretch yourself out, you know. You gotta be all, and they can't do it. So hopefully Syndicate can like do improvement on the other figures. They do come down and do other figures. Cause we still gotta get Linda. We still gotta get Williams. We still gotta get Jeff and Sonny. You know, they can improve on these figures. They don't have to just keep using the same mold. They can do more. Hopefully they do Duke. I really want Duke. Duke is awesome. So, yeah, Syndicate guys, get it together. You got this. I believe in you. It's too late to go back on the scale, but maybe on the new line. Cause you can do the manga ones or on a PC. They're like a PC Double Dragon that look like Fist of the North Star. You can do that version. Or do like the box art of the stuff. They had amazing box art. And I'm like going crazy on the box art, but you can do those. You can do those Double Dragons. But this is Craft Shout Out. Please leave a like and subscribe. And also, what Double Dragon game did you like growing up or trying out for the first time? Leave it in the comments below. Until next time, bye guys. Be good.